in order to determine your own personal color palette, what you want to do first is observe your skin temperature. Basically, there are 4 different types of color palettes, and each of these correspond initially to your skin temperature. There are 2 color palettes that are warm palettes, and there are 2 color palettes that are cool palettes. Basically, the cool palettes in their skin tone and in their complexion have whiter skin, ashier skin, sometimes with a little bit of gray undertones, or it can also be green undertones. Pinky skin, which is also like, you know, that very, very pinky, soft pink complexion, which is generally associated also to people who get really rosy cheeked when they laugh. But basically they have like this, you know, beige, grayish, matte undertone to their skins. Yeah, so this would be the cool palette, these characteristics. And then the warm palettes have more of a peachier, more of a yellow, golden, soft brown, glowing complexion to their skin color. And you know, this is basically the characteristics which initially divide the 4 color palettes is the color, the skin temperature, and the skin color, which are divided in this way. And so in order to be certain about what our skin temperature is, because this is the first observation we have to do to get to know what our personal color palette is using these lame fabrics. And we have a gold fabric and a silver fabric, which are great because they reflect gold and silver light, or warm and cool light in our face. And when we reflect you know, these different colored lights, warm and cool, in our face, we can see how naturally the colors in our face and in our skin respond and correspond to those temperatures. And this is really what indicates what temperature of skin we have. So what we're going to do with Erin, who is our skin temperature model, is what we're going to do is check skin temperature with the gold and the silver fabrics. And what we're going to do is we're going to start with the silver fabric, and we're going to try this on her so that it reflects in her face. And where we want to look always when we do this test is specifically in the under eye area, the lips, the color of the lips, the cheekbones, the color in the cheeks, and then just her overall complexion, like how her colors, her eyebrow, eye color, and just basically how the colors in her skin react and respond to this temperature of light. Always you want to do this test with great lighting and with no makeup on. So this would be the cool palette. And then this, we're going to now switch to the warm lighting. And in this case, we can see how, in Erin's case, she's actually a warm palette because physically, her natural physical colors respond better to the warm lighting. So she's a warm palette. And because her hair color is more of a sandy blonde, and her eye color isn't so profound and so intense and so dark, she is a warm, soft palette. If Erin were to have dark brown hair and maybe a darker eye color, we would then move her, or we would place her, or know that she is a warm, intense, earthy palette. Another way you can do this at home is check with accessories, with gold and silver accessories, with also great lighting in front of a mirror, no makeup on, and just see how those accessories and those metals respond to your skin tone. And then another thing you can do is also check, well, I mean, obviously gold accessories are better for warm palettes and silver accessories are better for cool palettes, and you'll see that difference in the mirror. And then another thing we can do is also check with white, with a pure white and with an off-white fabric or t-shirt, and just holding it up to your face in front of a mirror with great lighting. If the pure white color looks better on you, then you're a cool palette. And if the soft white color or the off-white or more yellowy white t-shirt or fabric looks better on you, then you are a warm palette. And if you have any questions about what color palette you are and you just want to be super certain about it, you can send us an email and we'll send you the specifications of what types of photos you need to send us so that we can be totally exact in determining what color palette you are.